This is the FA Trophy preliminary round. A long way to go before a Wembley final would be available to any team. But these teams perhaps appreciate today that that's going to be very hard to achieve that aim. Well, let's have a look at the lineups then of the players involved here this afternoon. And still absent is Tim Roberts, the goalkeeper, so Scott Chalmers-Stevens continues to deputise in goal. John Pilbeam retains that number 6 shirt with the absence of the regular number 4, Liam Friend, the skipper. He's back, I think, for the next match. On then to the bench for Folkestone Invicta, a little on the light side with Josh Stamford, the recognised player. Tim Roberts sitting on the bench, the goalkeeper, but probably plays no part unless absolutely necessary. There's the Haringey side. Don't know too much about any of the personnel involved, but they are down near the foot of the Ryman Division 1 North, so arguably this competition means a bit more to them than it does to Folkestone Invicta, who are leading the Ryman 1 South table. Haringey Borough substitutes then, and they're able to name 5, so they're one better off there than Folkestone Invicta. Well, the officials this afternoon are shaking hands with the players in the pre-match formalities, and then the toss is conducted. And our referee this afternoon is Ryan Whitaker, and he is assisted by Daniel Proctor and Steve Perry. On there by Jorge Jassi Sambu, but Ashley Miller now for Folkestone Invicta. Well, he's having an ambitious shot there from that range, but it's now a little bit of a better range for John Pilbeam. Didn't dip early enough for him though, the shot. Probably worth a go though from there. Couldn't lift it over the defenders, so here's Ronnie Dolan for Folkestone Invicta. Nip through for Ashley Miller here, and Ian Draycott, a great opportunity. And not only did he not make a perfect connection, he pulled it wide as well. It's most Ian Draycott like that. There's Josh Vincent with the cross, headed away by Aaron Scott. Frankie Chappell, maybe try and put it back in here. He has. Aaron Scott again responds with the header. Here's Leroy Griffiths hooking it forward. Just took a bit of a deflection en route, and the shot comes in from Ronnie Dolan this time, but again perhaps a bit more power needed to try and deceive Ashley Harris. Let's come forward now for Leroy Griffiths. Gone for the early ball into the middle. It's headed in by Daniel Ailey, but the offside flag is up. It's Ronnie Dolan with the delivery. And confidently captured there by Ashley Harris. Whipped inside. That blanks. Ian Draycott. Might have another go here. Ian Draycott goes for goal. And you could see from the angle that we viewed that the ball was always on the rise there. It's Leroy Griffiths again. That's neatly done, and Daniel Aristidou. And he had a shot, but it was blocked by keeper Scott Chalmers-Stevens at the near post. And it's a great ball from Ronnie Dolan to John Pilbeam. Well, he's played it across to the far post. Ashley Miller just couldn't quite arrive in time. Now it's Daniel Aristidou, and that's a good long ball for Daniel Ailey, looking to try and set himself for the shot. And by the time he had, there were one or two defenders making life a little bit more difficult, and he just was leaning back slightly when he played it. And it's Ronnie Dolan. And it was a pretty good effort. Now Invicta through John Pilbeam, looking to try and counter here. Well, it was an early attempt at a cross, which was neatly cut out by Aaron Scott. Frankie Chappell. Oh, it's given away here. It's Daniel Aristidou. And Daniel Ailey didn't get a hold of his shot as he wanted. It's Daniel Aristidou. And well claimed by Scott Chalmers-Stevens, under pressure there. Josh Stamford. Still not got clear. It's Ronnie Dolan. He goes for goal from distance. You would expect Ashley Harris to make the save from that. It's a fair way out. And punched away by Scott Chalmers-Stevens. Seeing Draycott on the run here, Ashley Miller. Lost to Nat Blanks. Ashley Miller again. Goes for goal. Just pulls it a little bit wide. And here's John Pilbeam. Second attempt to cross it in. Now Ronnie Dolan. Frankie Chappell. John Pilbeam. Ashley Miller. Now Josh Stanford. Crossed in, and well, it was a great header from Ian Draycott and an even greater save from Ashley Harris. Well kept out indeed by the keeper. So it's delivered in. Ashley Taylor-Forbes slightly got the faintest of headers on it, and it was enough to just find its way in the corner and bypass the diving Scott Chalmers-Stevens. A late breakthrough here for Haringey Borough. Well, we were contemplating a replay, and maybe that won't be necessary after all. We just have to hang on. Here's the replay in slow motion. Just the backward header, and he can't keep it out, Scott Chalmers-Stevens. So that goal coming in the 84th minute from Ashley Taylor-Forbes. Matt Newman. This is Daniel Walker. He just hit it too far in advance of himself, and Victor have got it back. And it's Ian Draycott. He spins around and puts it in the back of the net for an equalising goal. Well, they left it late, Folkestone and Victor, but they're still in it. So let's have a look at the action replay then of that one. So whipped across here. Has to retreat a little bit. It was behind him. Well, to get that much pace on the ball, did Ian Draycott. It was a good finish. So we're back at parity again at one apiece. Couldn't Haringey Jassy Sambu couldn't hang on to it. Far side again. That's a great save. Once again from Ashley Harris. Super save. And he just might have kept his team in the competition with that effort. Ashley Miller taking the throw. Got it away, Haringey. And the final whistle has sounded, and we are going to do it all again up at White Hart Lane on Tuesday night, because the scoreline here is level at the end of the game here at the Folkestone Stadium. Well, neither side really did enough to win it, you would think, so you have to consider that a draw is a fair result. It's probably quite hot work out there this afternoon, the sun beating down, and for the time of year, a very warm day indeed. But neither side really got the afterburners running as they might have wanted in terms of the football side of things, because goalkeepers really weren't tested sufficiently, but there were a couple of fantastic saves on the part of Ashley Harris to keep his side in the competition. They may prove invaluable when the match sets off again on Tuesday night. But here at the Folkestone Stadium, it's honours even. Folkestone in Victor 1, Haringey Borough 1.
Goal tickets number 84 and 89. The money's waiting for you in a gable.